Hi, I'm Chris with Greenleaf Landscaping. Today I'm going to talk about a fertilizer and weed control plan for your yard. It's actually pretty easy to do yourself. They sell all of the things that you'll need at the home box stores, at the home improvement stores. So let's start with the overall plan. So your lawn needs about 4 pounds of nitrogen every year to stay healthy. What that equates to, if you follow the instructions on those bags of fertilizer, is about 4 applications per year. So I'm going to talk about this plan in context of those 4 applications. So the first one you want to do in early spring, mid-March, maybe late March, depending on how early it starts warming up. So this first application will be some fertilizer, about 1 pound of fertilizer per 1,000 square feet, which will really get your lawn going for the spring. And also, generally, you'll want to put down a pre-emergence. So the bag that you'll find at the store will be called fertilizer and crabgrass preventer. What the crabgrass preventer is, it's a pre-emergent. It keeps weed seeds from germinating and controls those weeds, keeps those weeds from starting for most of the season. What you want to watch out for on that crabgrass preventer is if you intend to overseed later in the spring, don't put this stuff down because it'll keep your grass seed from germinating as well. So step 1, fertilizer and crabgrass preventer. Step 2 is a weed and feed that you'll want to do in late spring, maybe late May, early June is a good time for this application. 2 options here. So you can get the bag that says weed and feed, follow the instructions. I actually don't recommend that. If you look at that bag, you'll see a bunch of granules in there. One of those colors of granules is the weed control granule. That granule actually has to stick to the leaf on the weed in order for it to kill the weed. So it works sometimes. So what I recommend is a granular fertilizer. So just get a bag of fertilizer and put that down in accordance with the instructions, and then a liquid weed control. So also at your home box stores, you'll find liquid weed control that attaches to the end of the hose. I find it's really easy to do. Make sure you get the stuff that says safe for lawns that you can spray on your lawn. You just attach this container to the end of your hose, you turn on your hose, and you turn this on, and then you just wet your lawn down. And now, like, every molecule of or every drop of water there is actually going to have some of that weed control. So you just need to get the weed wet and it should die. All right, so that's step 2. Step 3 is another weed and feed, just like step 2. Do that as soon as the heat breaks in the fall. So late September, maybe early September, whenever it stops being 100 degrees outside. You can put down fertilizer in July and August, but weed control is a little harder. You generally don't want to apply weed control unless it's below about 85 degrees. So just wait till it cools off a little bit and then do step 3. Step 4 is your fall fertilizer. It really preps your lawn for winter and gets it ready to go in the spring. It's just a bag of fertilizer that you put down. If you get the special Winter Guard or whatever that brand calls it, it's going to be a quick release fertilizer, which means your lawn will pick up all the fertilizer before it actually cools off and stops accepting fertilizer. So again, it's a 4-step process. IFA's got a great 4-step process. It does exactly what I just talked about. Most of the other brands do as well, Scott's and all those other brands. So again, step 1 is the fertilizer and pre-emergent in the spring, and then 2 weed and feed applications in the season, and then finally a fall fertilizer.